legal stuff, we have UMG versus Drake today, right? UMG filed a motion to dismiss Drake's defamation lawsuit against him over Not Like Us, the Kendrick Lamar diss song, arguing that he's willingly engaged in a rap battle widely considered a loss. So UMG basically said that Drake is a loser. You lost this beef. That's why you're trying to do this. Like, instead of accepting the loss, UMG reps say, like the unbothered rap artist he often claims to be, he has sued his own record label in a misguided attempt to salve his wounds.
Crazy.
This is UMG saying this. In spring of 2024, two of the most popular artists in the world engaged in a rap battle. Drake encouraged the feud. For example, he then felt like Kendrick Lamar was taking too long to respond, and Drake released a second recording tailor-made in which he goaded Kendrick Lamar to continue the public rap beef, and Kendrick Lamar did just that. You know, he's like, don't take it a little bit, don't take it more further. That's something that you don't want to do. Drake took it further. Drake said, drop. They're not wrong. He did it. Obviously, we know that they're not wrong, but it's like crazy for a label to say this. One of the most successful recording artists of all time lost a rap battle, and that he was provoked, lost a rap battle that he provoked, in which he willingly participated as well. So they're pointing out the obvious.
They're not wrong at all.
Drake's legal team has responded.
Like an actual lawyer instead of a tweet.
Lawyer, right? You know, an hour later, like really, like it felt like minutes after. They said that UMG wants to pretend that this is about a rap battle in order to distract the shareholders and artists and public from the simple truth. A greedy company, UMG, is finally being held responsible for profiting from dangerous information that has already resulted in multiple acts of violence, right? Because Drake's security guard got shot up, allegedly tied or after this situation. You know, Drake also is rumored and said that his son Adonis, you know, there's been issues with at school because of this rap beef with his son Adonis. This motion is a desperate ploy by UMG to avoid accountability, but we have every confidence that this case will proceed and continue to uncover UMG's long history of endangering, abusing, and taking advantage of its artists. This is crazy. This is almost like, again, like Euphoria. Like, this is like almost like as if UMG just dropped Euphoria or Family Matters or Meet the Grams.
Yeah.
And then Drake's team responding is like the Hard Part 6. Like, this is almost like another continuation of the beef.
Now it's
but
just white
through
people
legal
beef.
Yeah, like through the white corporate America, their lens. Listen, Drake seems very confident. His team seems very confident. Drake keeps bragging about next chapter. Tory Lanez says that Drake's a revolutionary. He's going to cause a revolution with his next moves. Drake keeps teasing his next moves. I'm going to assure you this. I think Drake has to have some of the best legal teams around him. That, let me see. That, 15. That when it comes to the idea of, you know, can he do it? Should he do it? I think he's doing it because his legal team is telling him, hey, we have plenty of evidence that obviously they did what they did.
Yeah.
You could win this, right? They're not trying to settle. They're just responding now, officially, you know, and trying to dog him and have the internet, I feel like, go after him like, oh my God, UMG said this. Oh my God, you did lose the beef. But they're pointing out the obvious at the same time. And they sound very petty. It doesn't sound like a lawyer
confident.
talk.
No,
they don't
it
sound
doesn't.
very confident. If we gotta be honest, right? Obviously Drake, in my opinion, shouldn't have done this lawsuit. He shouldn't have done this lawsuit.
Depending what he knows.
But if he feels like he could win this, it's like, hey, by all means, let's see how it plays out.
So
But this is crazy.
Let me ask a question to the room in the chat. Hypothetical here. Because I'm never going to forget when Dame Dash went on the Joe Budden pod on the phone and said that Lucien Grange was paying people to start beefs when he's at YouTube. What if Drake has evidence that UMG, because this is what you do in a court of law, you have to set precedent.
Yeah.
So you have to show a history of behavior to prove that something happened to you. This happens a lot of times. So let's say someone is like a murderer, or a company just endangers like people. If you can prove that they have a history of this, then that shows that there's a long-standing problem.
Yeah.
That it wasn't just a coincidence or a series of events. It makes it much harder for a lawyer to debate against your argument.
Yeah.
If Drake can prove that these that UMG has a history, and he has proof of this history, of exploiting artists, taking advantage of them, and putting them in bad situations.
Yeah.
He has a fucking case. And my thing is, who would have this information more than the nigga who was keeping the fucking lights on
at the label. The king of it.
Yo, if this nigga, because this is the thing, for y'all to tell me this corporation hasn't done evil is a lie. Every corporation's done some evil.
Yeah, especially Lucian Grange,
Um,
a.k.a. Lucifer.
So for me to sit here and expect this idea like, oh, Drake doesn't know anything. Drake doesn't have anything. Yo, Drake might actually have a fucking atom bomb in his pocket and might be able to prove that what artists have been saying for years is in fact true. Record labels are exploitive. They don't care about their artists, and he might have all the proof. And if he releases all that information in the hopes of taking down UMG over some petty shit, that'd be fucking crazy.
Yeah. No, listen. I think obviously Drake is in the worst position he's ever been in his career. Perception-wise, this is the worst we've seen Drake. Down bad, fell off, damn near, right? I think he's still got it, but perception-wise, it looks like he's fallen off. Like, Drake's always on top. Even when he drops, he's dropping, but he's not on top. It's a rare moment. Never seen Drake like this. And I think obviously it's because of what Kendrick Lamar has done to him, the damage. And then you add a lawsuit, you're going to look crazy. But does not act like there's not a case for Drake to win. You could be a Kendrick Lamar stan, and you still have to see that perspective legally. We're not lawyers. No one in here is. We don't know what the fuck, we're really talking about legally. This shit could play out and Drake could win. This will also play out. This could play out and Drake could lose. There could be a settlement next week. They might be like, hey, Drake, I hear you like $500 million. Here's $500 million. And Drake might be like, fuck it. I'll take the $500 million. Can I rap about it, though, still? Yeah, you can rap about this legal battle, but don't say this, that. But you can rap about everything else and take $500 million. Okay. We don't know what could happen. But if he wants to be a revolutionary, get to it, brother. You want to be Martin Luther King? You want to be Abraham Lincoln? You want to be someone? Because that's what they're trying to paint him as, Abraham Graham.
I don't think he's that.
Abraham Graham.
That's fucking crazy.
That's what Tory Lanez is about. He's Abraham Graham.
You put that nigga on a fucking mural, I will blow your house up. You know the mural of like MLK, Malcolm X?
We got to see though,
Man, that's when I will kill. I will kill.
2 years from now, he could change the independent game.
You know what off a petty decision. But God works in mysterious ways. A petty nigga might atom bomb the industry and change everything.
They gonna let me for my ambition.
And that was a clip from our podcast, the Club Ambition Podcast. Cap, if you're looking to watch the full episode, make sure to go check it out right now. It's available on audio and also on YouTube.